I want to show you how to use Facebook, and I'm also going to show you some things with using email marketing to on on a shoestring budget. I'm going to show you marketing on a shoestring budget. I've got two or three things that I've got going on the side that I'm still trying to set up, and that's why if I sound like I'm not all quite here, I'm coming back around. I'm going to show you marketing on a shoestring budget. Some of the things that people that I've worked with um, are not sure about is how to put together like a Facebook ad campaign, and how do you pay for those ads and what do they cost. And I'm going to show you how to do that today. And not only that, but I'm going to show you some things about email marketing where you can tie the two together, where you can tie together email marketing with your Facebook, no matter what you're doing on your Facebook. But the thing is you're going to know exactly how much it costs to do that. And especially when we're a small business, we need to know things like that, and we need to be able to market on a shoestring budget. So this is our agenda for today. I always like having an agenda, and I'm going to show you, we're going to start off in Facebook, and I'm going to show you how to edit a page, build an audience. We're going to talk about building an audience. I'm going to talk about building an advertisement, some content, the value of using photos, and then not actually 5 Facebook marketing tips, but 5 marketing tips that you can use no matter what you are doing. Um, Real quick, would if you all can hear me all right, would you do me a favor and would you raise your hand so I know everybody's hearing me okay? Everything on my side says we're good. Thanks. Thank you. Okay. Um, so let's get going. We've got a lot of people on the call today. I am excited. I am excited about this particular presentation. I have been doing this for a while. I understand the marketing side of things. So first off, let me introduce myself. Mike Bitter. I own Affordable Social Media. We are a social media marketing company out of Omaha, Nebraska. If you want to get in touch with me, you can send me an email. That is my long email that is up there, Mike at Affordable Social Media, but there's one that is even easier than that, and let me put that up there. It's Mike at asmomaha.com. So send me an email if you'd like. I am also on Facebook, of course, Mike R. Bitter. On Twitter, send me a tweet at Mike Bitter, and I'm also on LinkedIn. If you want to know about my next marketing seminar, I'm doing another webinar next Tuesday, and it should be up on my site later on today. I just realized right before this presentation that my next Tuesday's event is not on my calendar yet, but it will be. Anyway, next Tuesday, same time, 10 o'clock, I am going to be doing an introduction to LinkedIn and email marketing. So I'm going to show you about LinkedIn and email marketing all during that one presentation. I'm going to flip through these. These are some of the places that I have worked for in the past, and I noticed shop small at the bottom. Don't forget, shop small businesses is 2 days after Thanksgiving, the Saturday after Black Friday. It's the time that people are encouraged to purchase from the businesses that are in your area, because that's what keeps them going. That's what helps keep the doors open. I think I'm almost through the people that I've worked with. This is the way I see social media. I've shown this in a lot of my presentations. To me, it kind of epitomizes social media. It's me. the ME, like on Facebook, like me, LinkedIn, hire me, YouTube, watch me. And that's what I found is because whenever you're in social media, whether it's Facebook, email marketing, Twitter, no matter what it is, people on the other end are listening to WIIFM. They're wanting to know what's in it for me. If I sit down and read this person's post, if I sit through a webinar, what's in it for me? And so we have to keep that in mind as we're going through doing our social media marketing. You have to create value. Yes, we make posts. We tell people about what we're doing, as far as our business goes. Um, as far as our business goes, um, but we need that when you post interesting and relevant content, things that people that are following you want to know about. What do they find interesting and relevant? And we'll kind of talk about that. Why Facebook? Why would I choose Facebook? I've heard so many things about it. Good, bad, indifferent? Is it going away? I keep hearing that it's going away. I heard about that the other day, and somebody said, well, we don't know whether we ought to invest in Facebook. This is a chart. It's the number of users in millions, and it starts clear back in 2008, and it goes all the way through to 2015, and you can see there is a steady rise. And the more users that you have, or the more users there are on Facebook, the more prospects that you have, the more people that you have access to. There's over 1 billion people. I think I have that statistic here in just a minute. There's over 1 billion people that use Facebook, and over half of them sign on every day. So you have access to 1 billion people if you want it. Facebook usage, here's what's going on in the first quarter of 2015. Earnings announcement, Facebook realized it now has more than 1.44 billion monthly active users. I said more than a billion. That's up 13%. Year over year, it's up 13%. It's continuing to growing. It has double-digit growths. Do you want to be a part of that? Yes. I'm going to answer that for you. As a small business, yes, you want to be a part of what's going on out there. 1.2 billion, 1.25 billion were mobile users, and that was an increase of 24%. So we have to keep mobile in mind whenever we're posting. Facebook shared, it now has 936 million daily active users. That's up 17%. You have access to 936 million people every day. It's just, what are you going to do with it and how are you going to get to them? Here's monthly active users, where they are in the world. The United States is clear on the bottom. Still, the first quarter of 2015, there were 210 million users in the United States. If you're an international company, take a look towards the top of that pillar. 471 million people in Asia and the Pacific. Europe had 307 million people, active users. These aren't people with just accounts. These are people who are actually using Facebook. And again, even in the United States, from 2013, we started with 195 million active users, and first quarter of 2015, we're already up to 210. See the growth? See the growth that's going on? I don't think Facebook is going to go anywhere. So, Facebook. Let's take a look at Facebook and what's going on with it. Let me show you how it fits into Facebook. Let me show you how it fits into the overall social media marketing. Okay, this is a social media marketing model that we use. And at the top, there's the blog, Facebook in the middle, Twitter and YouTube at the bottom. And if you draw a line straight up and down, you'll see that we point everything towards email marketing. Your website is right in the middle, but we point everything towards email marketing because this is where we found that our clients, where we can make the most money for our clients. So again, like I said, take and build an arrowhead. We point everything towards email marketing. And Facebook is a part of that. One of the things that a lot of times we get asked is, where does LinkedIn fit into all of this? Well, this is where LinkedIn fits in. We see LinkedIn on the same plane or the same level as Facebook, but um, it is the professional side of social media marketing. Facebook is more the social side. LinkedIn is more the professional side. And I also teach LinkedIn. I also do LinkedIn webinars, and I do LinkedIn webinars. If you want to find out more about LinkedIn, just check out my website. Okay, Facebook pages. When you post to your Facebook page, now I'm not talking a timeline. This is a Facebook business page, and I'm assuming that everybody has a Facebook business page. If not, I'll go over it real quick when we open up my Facebook and show you where it is. But whenever you post, whenever you make a post to a Facebook business page, you only reach 6 to 10% of the people who like your page's newsfeed or who like your page. Fans' profiles cannot be seen from pages. You can't see people's profiles from pages. You can only do that from your timeline. From pages, business pages, you can't send direct messages or personal messages. All you can do is put updates. You can make updates on your page. When you make updates on your Facebook business page, that update will go to 6 to 10% of the people who like your page. We can increase that number with Facebook advertising, and I'm going to show you how to do that here in just a minute. This is what we want to do. A lot of times what I ask people is when they're doing social media marketing, what is more important to you, prospects or your product? Is the most important thing to you having people that you can market to or having a product that you can market? In social media marketing, my position on that is that I want to have as many prospects as I possibly can. I want to, because the more people I have, the more people I have to be able to market to. So if I have 2,000 people that are fans of mine, chances are somewhere in that 2,000 people, someone is going to buy my product or several someones. You're going to hope for anywhere from about 10 to 15% of them to purchase from you. So we need to know ways to increase your fans. Some of the ways to increase fans, in Facebook, there's just a natural distribution. And what I mean by that is that when you post relevant and interesting content, um, people will naturally come to your Facebook page because they like what they read, they like what you're posting. So naturally, people are going to be attracted to you. Ads. This is a great way to promote traffic to your site. And when you build an ad, you do a Facebook ad, what'll happen is that when anybody that meets the demographics that you've set for that ad opens their Facebook page, your ad is going to pop up on the side of their Facebook page. You've seen it before. That's what we want to do, is we want to get in front of people. Fan of another page, affiliate yourself with other businesses, Go to other businesses' pages, or if you're doing business with a particular business, like their page while you're there. What'll happen is that like will show up on your page. What I mean is it'll say pages that you like, and then it will show that you like certain businesses. So what you're doing is supporting them. The idea behind that is if you support one business, other businesses will support you also. And then there's public support, going out and supporting a cause. Small Business Saturday is coming up. Are you mentioning that in your Facebook? Because what'll happen is that if you mention it in enough of your social network, then when people Google, for instance, Small Business Saturday, the intent is that you will be picked up as part of that search also. So that's what you want to do. Tie yourself to public support. I believe it's the 1st of December is Giving Tuesday. I think that's what it's called, on the 1st of December, Giving Tuesday. Can you tie yourself to that, or at least market it? Let other people know that it's coming, up. The other way is social media, of course. Invite people. Invite people from your personal page to go over to your business page. Let them know you're there. We haven't seen a whole lot of people have a lot of luck, let's say, converting people from their personal page to their business page, but at least let people know that you have a business page. And I think now it is time. Let's jump over to Facebook for just a little bit. And if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and type them in the question box, and I will get to them at the end of the presentation today. But what I want to do, that was my personal Facebook. What I want to do is I am going to one of the businesses that we work with, and I'm going to talk about doing advertising right from the page. Do, 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 do. Give me just a minute. I went about this. There we go. I had gone into the wrong Broncos. This is a local business, and this is a business that we have worked with for a while, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of use them. They know that I'm using them, so we're good here. It's a local restaurant, and some of the things that you want to do, and this is a business page, and I said I would show you where to go to set up a business page. And if you look at the upper right, right above the word help, there's a small down arrow. I hope you can see that. Click on that down arrow and a menu will open up. Go to the second box that's there, and it says create page. Click on create page, and from there you can create a Facebook business page. You want to make sure that your cover photo looks good on your Facebook business page. Cover photo is the big one in the middle. You want to make sure that your profile picture also looks good and that it fits. And what I mean is I have seen some Facebook pages where their profile picture, there was something in their profile picture or there was something in their cover photo that was cut off. And watch those kind of things, because I've talked to some people who said that to them that shows the integrity of the company. So people are out there looking. This is their first impression of you. I'm going to jump right into Facebook advertising, and we're going to talk about that. There's a couple of things that when you go to when you I want to I want to close my chat over there, that when you go to the page, there's some things that you see right off. One of them is if you have a post, there's a boost post. Also on the left-hand side, promote your local business. Promote local business. What these are, your boost post and your promote local business, is these are different types of Facebook advertising. What Facebook has done is they've broken up different kinds of advertising. And let me show you real quick what I'm talking about. I went to the upper right corner where the down arrow was. I clicked on that down arrow right above the help button, and I'm going to go into create ads, and it's going to open up. Here we go. And this is what I mean. When you go in and you first start an ad, I went in a different way. What I just showed you was a different way to go into ads other than boost post and promote your business locally. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to show you the different types of advertising that you can do. And the reason that this is important is because different types of advertising will approach the Facebook audience differently. So decide what you want to do. Do you want to boost your post? Do you want to promote your page? Do you want to send people to your website? Do you want to increase conversions? And you can go on down the list. The list is there. What we like doing is we like promoting our page. We really like doing that because it goes back to the theory of what would you rather have, prospects or a product? And so when you promote your page, what you're doing is you're increasing the likes on your page. So that would be the intent of that ad would be to increase likes on your page. The reason we do that, go back to the what I told you earlier, is that when you make an update, when you make a post on your Facebook page, it only goes to 6 to 10% of the people who like your Facebook page. So the more people that you have on your page, the more people you're going to be able to get to. And that's just on a regular post. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. I just wanted to show you the different types of advertising that you can do, but what I want to do is go back and walk you through boost post, and then we'll talk about promote local business. So you can see we're doing Thanksgiving party decorations, got you down. Here's some buying options. Even at that, we reached 104 people. But if you look at the overall, Broncos has 5,502 people that like them. So even at 10%, we should have reached what, 550 people? We only got to 104. That's okay because we know that some things don't go as fast as others, or there's not as many people that look at it as other people do. Also, this post was only made 5 hours ago. So as it ages, it will reach more people. But if I want to really boost this post, I'm going to select Boost Post. And this is like my advertising dashboard. This is how I'm going to set up the Boost Post. And let's start over on the right-hand side. This is what it's going to look like. If you notice, it's the exact same post that you just saw right behind here. I'll go back. This post, Broncos hamburgers, Thanksgiving party decorations. Now click Boost Post, and it also notice this is the desktop news feed. This is what that will look like. If you go over and click on the mobile news feed, this is what it'll look like if you bring it up on your phone. So you can take a look at them. And You'll also notice it says like page. There is a like page button there. So when you boost the post, it also gives people the opportunity to like your page. Let's go to the left-hand side underneath the word boost post. It has audience, and right underneath it is you choose your audience. You can choose people who like your page, and it says your boosted post will only be visible to people who like your page. You would use this if what you're trying to do is do something for the people who like your Facebook page. If you want to create loyalty, this is a really good way of doing that. Then the next one is people who like your page and their friends. So not only will the people who like your page see it, but Facebook will also put your post on the people who like your page's friends. Now the next one at the bottom, you can target your audience. And what you can do, I'm trying to get over the little question mark, you get to choose the people you want to show your boosted post to. You can do that based on their location, age, gender, and interests. And Facebook is the only social site I know of right now that will go down to the zip code level. I believe Google AdWords will either only go to the state level or it may go down to the city level. Facebook will actually go down to the zip code level. So you can target people also. And if you look, I clicked on people you choose through targeting. Audience 1 is people in the United States, Council Bluffs, and it's pretty much locally to this area because we believe that it's pretty much going to be people local to this area or maybe people coming up from Kansas City that may want to go there. We're targeting 18 to 60-year-olds. We're targeting males, and I'm not sure why male came up on that. But what I can do is if I select audience, I can choose, this is where I can change that. So let's say that instead of 18 to 60, I want 21-year-olds, and I want everybody. I want men and women. Okay, interests, down under interests. One thing I'm a little cautious about with interests, all of this information that you're putting in, you're targeting a demographic, is based on what people have put in their Facebook profile. So that's the only thing you have to watch for is if you put certain interests that you're targeting, only the people who have identified those interests in their profile will get your ad. So sometimes I leave interests open. So we change the age, we change the gender. We're saying the cities, we called out the cities, and it is within, I said within 50 miles of each one of the cities. So let's go down, let's save this, and we should see a change. There's a change in our audience. And it has the locations, it has the age. It took male off because I believe the assumption is that it is everyone. Okay, now let's get down into the shoestring budget. Underneath that, budget and duration. And this left-hand side is a column and it will move up and down. It's hard sometimes to find the slider bar, but the slider bar is in between your post and the boost post on the left, but it goes away when you move off of it. So when you go get near it, it'll highlight, and then you can move it up and down. Okay, budget. This is extremely important. This is one of the main reasons I put this program together, is because of your total budget and the timing of your ad. Total budget. Now, you really have to watch this. If I get a chance, I'll go into the other ad where I showed you to create an ad. But under total budget, this is a total budget. How much do you want to spend? And then underneath that, we're going to pick a duration. So let's say we want to spend a total of, let's say we've got $60 that we want to spend. Oh, look, for $5, I'm going to reach 980 to 2,600 people. For $20, I'm going to reach 3,900 to 10,000 people. And it keeps going on down. So Facebook will tell you for a certain amount of money how many people you can reach. For $1,000, you're going to reach 120,000 to 310,000. Or if you want, you can choose your own. And let's put in $5,000. Oh, estimated reach for that is unavailable. Oh, there's $5,000. For $5,000, I can reach between almost 500,000 and 1.2 million people on Facebook. But let's do something here. Let's go back. Let's break this down to, let's just choose $60. Total budget of $60. We want to reach anywhere between 12,000 and 31,000 people. So we have our budget set. If you want to set it at $5, you can. If you want to set it at $20, you can. I showed you where to set that. Now, under duration, they have it set as 1 day, 7 days, or 14 days. Or underneath, I can say run this ad until. And if I click on that, if I click on the, there's a little calendar right next. There's already a day in here. Facebook will go ahead and put a day in there, and you have to be careful about this because sometimes what Facebook will do is default for like a month. And there is another part of advertising that you set a daily budget rather than a total budget, but I'll show you that in a minute. So let's say we want to run this ad for, let's run it for a week. Let's run it till from the 21st through the 27th, and I click on that. And it's going to cost me about $8.57 per day is what that's going to break down to. Now, what will happen with that is that every time someone clicks on your ad, it will delete from that $8.57. Once that $8.57 is used for that day, your ad goes away until the next day. Then it starts all over again for that $8.57. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's back this up. Let's just go for 2 days and we'll click on it. And for 2 days, we'll spend $30 a day. What that means is your ad will stay up longer. It's going to be a more intense advertising for a short period of time. Okay, let's keep going on down. So just be careful of that. And like I said, I'll show you in the ads in just a little bit where that dollar amount is. In case you get there, I would like for you to know where that is. Tracking conversions, I don't totally understand. Choose a pixel. That is something that a web person does, but it is a great way to track what's going on with the post that you're boosting. And then down at the bottom, MasterCard, your payment method, and all that information is there. If I select boost, it's gone. It will be gone. The ad, what I mean by that is your ad, once you hit the button, your ad will go to Facebook for approval, and Facebook, once they approve it, you'll get an email notification and your ad will go ahead and start after they've approved it. Okay, pretty much the same thing you can do with promote local business. click on promote local business, and this is a little bit different. It pops up a little differently. It says, please make sure to provide a valid phone number because it's pulling both of our phone numbers. There are 2 locations. Both phone numbers are on Facebook, and it's pulling them up and it doesn't work. So I go down to phone number, I'll delete one of them, and you should start seeing some population happening. There we go. And this is what it would look like if we were going to promote this as a local business. And if you notice, there's a call now button. In addition to the like, comment, and share, there's a call now. And at the top, there's a thumbs up for like our page. Go back to the left side where it says promote local business. The ad creative, if you want to change the text, all this says is Broncos locations. How about if we say, welcome to Broncos? And if you notice, I have 90 characters. I've used 19 out of 90 characters. Over on the right-hand side, now I've used 20 right above the text box. I can change the headline to whatever I want. Greatest hamburgers in town. I know. Okay, and you noticed it went orange. The reason is, look at the upper right. I have gone over by 2 spaces. So I need to delete some things. Let's try something else. And let's do awesome restaurant. Let me delete hamburgers. There we go. And over on the right side, it says, welcome to Broncos, and underneath, awesome restaurant. So you saw how that changed. Right underneath that, you can change, right underneath the headline, you can upload a different image if you'd like. You can select an image, reposition it, do all of that this is where you would do that, where it says add an image. Call to action. Whenever you do a post, you always want to have a call to action, and that's what this is doing, is it is giving you, what do you want them to do? Do you want them to call your restaurant? Well, maybe you don't, because this is a small restaurant and maybe everybody's going to be busy. So instead of calling, maybe what you want them to do is like your page. And so that will change, and there's the thumbs up to like their page. If you want to learn more, get directions or put in send message, and that'll change, and now it says send message. So if you have somebody that can monitor your messages, that would be a great way to do that. Target location, custom, radius is within 2 miles, and the potential reach is 28,000 people. That's the potential reach of this ad. So let's take the radius and extend it out to, let's go 50 miles. And now my potential reach goes up over 500,000. Our age group underneath, 18 to 65, gender, all women. Okay, now this is what I wanted to caution you about. This is budget and duration. Okay, we've already taken care of audience. I kind of skipped through that because we spent time understanding age and gender and how that worked in our last example when we boosted the post. But now we're going to do budget and duration. And if you notice under budget and duration, now it says daily budget. It's not total budget, it's daily budget. Be careful, because underneath daily budget, down at the bottom, it says run this ad until December 18th. It will go out a month, and you have to be careful. I had a client one time who had done this, and they didn't realize that it was going to run for a month on its own unless you change that. So I would go in and change that, but check your daily budget first. How much can you afford to spend every day? And then how long do you want to run your ad? Okay, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm going to tell you what I do, and it all depends on your own budget. You're the one that you're the one that knows what your budget is. But what I will do a lot of times is run a minimal budget, let's say $5. I mean, like basic. And then what I'll do is in duration, I'll go in and run it for about 3 or 4 days. Let's run it Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So I run it for 3 days. It's going to be over on the 23rd. Then, so that cost us $15. 3 days, $5 a day, it's $15. And then what I'll do is I'll go in and set up my next ad for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Then the next week, I'll set it for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then go back in, look at your analytics, and see which days were your best days for people consuming your information. Which days you're looking for the best days to market. When are people most likely to convert or to click on your ad? Um, That's what we want to find. Then when you can find those days or those time frames that people are most likely, then you can go back in and maybe bump up your daily budget and just focus on those days when you get the best reaction. While I'm here, what someone asked is, how do we get conversions? How do we get more conversions on our site? Whenever you do ads, especially, and for me, I get very sensitive when I start paying for things on social media marketing, especially for my clients. Whenever if you're going to boost a post or boost a page, have something for people to consume. Boost a post like Happy Thanksgiving may not be something that you want to do. It may be something like, come in for a Thanksgiving meal and get $5 off of your meal. Have something that is going to attract people that they want to stay connected with you. The other thing is you're paying for this ad. You want conversions. You want people to call you, come into your business, set an appointment with you, but you have to give them a reason for it. Again, they are listening to WIIFM. What's in it for me? If you give them a coupon, if you give them, even if it's something that's downloadable, how about the 5 tips on how to save on insurance, the 10 things to think about in your budget with the upcoming holiday season, something that's interesting and relevant. So what you want to do is you want to set up your ad, set up your offer, your coupon, get it placed, and now start sending people to it, either through a boost post or boost your page. One of the worst things you could do is boost your page and not have a good post at the very top that people are going to see when they go to your page. You're taking them to your page, give them something to go there for. Okay, um, underneath, I think that is about it on that, on boosting your post, boosting your page. So I'm going to go out of that and let's talk let's talk a little bit about email marketing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring across Constant Contact because they're the ones that Constant Contact is what I use. And this is when you heard me distracted, I was kind of bringing up things on the side as we were talking. And I didn't mean to be distracted, but it's kind of running slow today, and well, I want to say I'm not sure why, but Friday is a big day for people to put away marketing campaigns. And that looks like that's taking a while. Well, here we go. And what I want to do, what I want to show you, I'm in my email marketing, I'm in Constant Contact, and what I want to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to one of the emails that we have already sent out and talk about that for just a minute. Okay, let me, whoops. Nope, that's not the one that I wanted. What we're going to do, I'm going to go to the email that was sent out about today's webinar. And one of the things that I want you to remember is, or one of the things that you do with email marketing, if you remember the business model that I showed you, whatever you're doing in Facebook, whatever you're doing in Twitter, you want to let people know that you have a newsletter. Um, and for some reason this isn't opening up. And what we've done on Broncos and what Constant Contact will allow you to do, and this is something that's free, is we've set two things up. One says newsletter right in the middle, and over on the right it says sign up. So go back to here. I'm going to click on newsletter, and when I click on newsletter, this is what opens up, or what's supposed to open up. Oh boy, I think my PC's running slow because I've got the webinar and everything else going on. But what Constant Contact will do is there is an app that you can use in Facebook. Here it is, and it's really easy to set up. The first time I saw it, I called the person that handles all of my publishing, and I said, hey, they've got this new application. And by the time I got off the phone, he had everything set up. This is a Constant Contact application. You can have people subscribe to your newsletter or to your email list, and when they put in their email address automatically goes to a Constant Contact database. Constant Contact also has, um, they have text message marketing and also a QR code, and it's all part of what they offer. And I'm still trying to bring up this webinar. For some reason, everything is like going really slow today. Let me see if I can do something else with Constant Contact that I wanted to show you. Okay, this is the November 20th webinar. If I want to market one of my newsletters, maybe one of my offers, this is an event on Facebook. I've already sent out about my webinar. If I go clear to the right where it says actions, I click on actions. I go down to share. I'll tell you what, let's go to share. Let's see if we can get share to open up. I'll tell you, I'm going to see if I can get URL to open up. Let's do that. I'm really not sure what's going on with this. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back and talk a little bit more about Facebook and things on Facebook. I'm going to go back to the Facebook business page for Broncos, and one of the things that we talked about looks like, okay, I'm going to jump back to Constant Contact. I hate to keep jumping back and forth, but I really want to show you the email marketing side of things. So this is your campaign. This is the campaign that I sent out for the webinar for today. I can go in and take a look at it by going over to it and clicking on it. It will open up the preview, and I don't know if I ought to keep trying to make this happen or not. But what I wanted to show you on the preview is that we put a link in the preview, and down at the bottom is where the registration is. So what we can do is I have a link that I put in my email. After my email is sent, I can go down and I can see how many people actually clicked on that link. What I'm saying is, if I take my email and I put it into my Facebook as an actual Facebook post, now what I've done is I've repurposed my newsletter into my Facebook, and I can see how many people on my Facebook clicked on that link in my newsletter. Let's go back to social promotions though. Okay, I'm at my November 20th webinar. I scroll down, and right below where my newsletter is on the left is social sharing. And this is something brand new that Constant Contact just came up with. So what I want to do is I want to do a social promotion. And what social promotions are is it allows you to post your newsletter right into Facebook, right into Twitter, and right into LinkedIn. But it's after you've already sent your newsletter, and Constant Contact will let you set up a schedule. So if you want to send it out more than once, like maybe send it out onto your social site. We know you've already sent out your email. We want to send it out on your social site. You can send it out maybe the second week of the month and maybe the third or the fourth week of the month. Constant Contact lets you pick those dates. And there we go. Here we go. I want to run through this real quick. So had this been something I just sent out, didn't have a timing on it or anything. This says that it is going to go out on Friday. Actually, that was published at 8:38 a.m. And Constant Contact, it shows me when it was published. And then if I want to send it out again, I can go to the calendar over on the right-hand side, and I can say, okay, I want to send this out on the 27th. I'll click on the 27th, so it's set for the 27th. I can click the 29th. I can click the 1st. Just that quick, it'll go ahead and schedule it for those days. In the upper right, I clicked on options. I can click on social accounts, and these are all of the social accounts that I can send to. So this is a great way to cross-reference or repurpose content. So let's get back to the presentation real quick. Audience engagement. Um, we didn't really go into the reporting and insight tools, but there's a lot of tools there that'll give you analytics on who's looking at your posts. We kind of talked about Constant Contact. These are Constant Contact's tools that they offer. Email marketing, of course, on the right-hand side. If you do events, EventSpot is a great way to market it, get people to register. Social campaigns, I didn't show you that. Constant Contact was running a little bit slow for this, but Constant Contact has social campaigns that you can use that will put marketing pieces on your Facebook page as a gateway page. What I mean is when somebody goes to your Facebook page, they'll see your marketing piece first, and either they can take advantage of it by clicking on it, by sending you their email address, or they can X out of it. You can also offer coupons and deals, kind of like Groupon, through your email list. You can give people a $30 product or service for like $10 if you want, and you're not going through someone like Groupon. You can offer it yourself. Single Platform is a third-party piece of software. It's a third-party company that Constant Contact works with, that when you give them your information, they will put it all over social networks. And then online surveys, it is a great way to keep in touch with people. It's a great way to ask them about your product or your service, and get some feedback from them. Okay, 5 marketing tips. I told you I would give you these. Have a noticeable logo. A logo that when people see, they know what it is, and use the same logo across all of your marketing, your website, your email template, your Facebook page. So when people go from one place to the other, they know they're still with you. Post on a regular basis, once a week, twice a week, however regular, whatever regular is for you, pick your rhythm and stick with it. If you're going to post once a week, make it the same day every week. Twice a week, maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays. 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Always have a call to action. What do you want people to do? They're asking themselves, what's in it for me? Well, tell them. Tell them what's in it for them. Call me. Set an appointment. That's what you want them to do. And giveaways and coupons, give things away. Even if it's 5 tips on how to save on insurance, 10 ways to get your garden ready for winter, basic things that you know that your prospects don't know or can't get their hands on. They don't know where to get that information. They don't have access to the information that you do. So you can come up with 5 marketing tips and offer it to people as a giveaway. Solid offers, make solid offers, not just um, some something that's flaky or that people may or may not take. Don't give away stuff that nobody wants. For instance, with Broncos, what we did is we gave away a $50 gift certificate for Thanksgiving. We knew people could use that for Thanksgiving. Okay, I have to offer you this deal of the month. If you purchase Constant Contact, down at the bottom, go to www.asm email marketing system. If you purchase Constant Contact this month, you'll get 40% off their full marketing package for 3 months. It's normally $45, so that brings it down to about, well, what is it, $27 a month. Starting Monday, Constant Contact is going to give you 40% off of just email marketing. Normal email marketing, if you have 500 or less contacts, it's $20 a month. 40% off of that brings down your email marketing, guys, to like $14 a month. Is that right? Yeah, $12 a month. $12 a month to do as much email marketing as you want. Now, if that's not a shoestring budget, I don't know what is. If you decide to take advantage of those, let me know. I have the codes. I can give you the codes. Send me an email. I'll give you the codes that you use as you're checking out. If you've already gone and signed up while we're talking, let me know. I can still go ahead and get you the code, but you have to do it. You have to do it through me. Um, I'll also do an email review of your first 2 emails. I'll give you pointers on those. And I just wanted to let you know, Constant Contact for just email marketing is $20 a month. Just go to asmemailmarketing.com. This is another resource that we have with Constant Contact. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It's called Social Quick Starter. Just go to socialquickstarter.com and down at the bottom. You will get social media information, Facebook, QR codes, LinkedIn, blogging, email plus, all kinds of information. So that is it. And I appreciate everybody being here. I will go ahead and I'll send out the recording on this so everybody gets a copy of it, even the people that didn't. I hope you got some more knowledge. I hope that everybody I've given you enough useful things that you can at least go forward. Keep an eye out. Um, if you want to know when my presentations are, just go out to asmomaha.com. A lot of my presentations, and then go to my calendar. A lot of my presentations are seminars, but I've started doing a lot more webinars. Um, the one for the 24th should be up by the end of today. Again, that's next Tuesday, 10 o'clock, Introduction to LinkedIn and Email Marketing. I'm going to give you an introduction to both of them. Thank you, Maggie. I appreciate it. It's always good to get good feedback. You all take care. Have a great day. Thanks for being here, taking time out of your busy day. Have a wonderful weekend. Go forth and be prosperous. Take care.